Tu nataka niende wapi? Unataka kuja wapi? Watu ulikuwa umetoka wapi ukija? Mahali ulitoka nenda hapo.
Kenya is in turmoil. President William Ruto is at the center of a firestorm after his Interior Cabinet Secretary dropped a chilling shoot to kill order, claiming it is straight from the top. As deadly protests rocked the nation, Ruto's State House power move have Kenyans on the edge. Is Ruto fighting for order or lighting the fuse for chaos? Buckle up as we dive into the heart of Kenya's explosive crisis. On Saturday, June 28, 2025, President William Ruto summoned regional and county security and national government administration officers to State House, Nairobi, to tackle the fallout from violent protests. His Interior CS Kipchumba Murkomen had earlier delivered a shoot to kill order, a message that has got Kenya buzzing.
Unatoroka tu wakati unaona ile yenye uko nayo, hata ukipeleka 5-6 bado ni wengi. Lakini kwa mjinga watu 10-20 hapo wewe unashindwa na hiyo kazi.
During the meeting at State House, Ruto said, quote, "We cannot have a country where criminals run after our policemen. If a policeman's life is in danger, then how can our families be safe? This trend must change. The criminals that attacked our officers and destroyed property in the Wednesday mayhem will be held to account. We will stand by every man and woman in uniform." This message has been seen as an endorsement of Murkomen's previous order of shoot to kill. Further, Murkomen has been let out by this endorsement to call the protests a coup attempt and terrorism disguised as dissent, vowing to hunt down looters and their financiers. But with Ruto at the helm, is he pulling the strings or losing control?
Hatujasema ati itumiwe kiolela. Ni ile tunajaribu kutetea wale polisi ambao maisha yao iko hatarini na wanaambiwa na wengine ya kwamba usitumie hiyo bunduki kwa sababu utastakiwa. Lakini sasa huyo polisi akikufa atakuwa wapi kustakiwa?
On June 25th, 2025, it was marked as the anniversary of the 2024 anti-tax protests, and Kenya erupted. Gen Z-led crowds chanting Ruto must go demanded justice for victims like blogger Albert Ojwang killed in custody. Official reports say 10 died, 400 civilians and 300 police were injured, with 9 police stations attacked, 5 burnt down. Amnesty Kenya claims 16 died, most from police gunshots. Nairobi's streets choked with smoke as businesses were ransacked. Ruto's government faces a revolt, not just against taxes, but against his leadership, accused of fueling corruption and police brutality. The nation's eyes are on him. Will he listen or crack down harder?
Ruto must go! Ruto must go! What do you mean? What do you mean by Ruto must go?
The bombshell hit on June 26 in Kiambu County. Interior CS Murkomen ordered police to shoot anyone who comes near a police station with ill intentions, claiming it was an order from above. Who is this above? Is it President William Ruto? His statement implied Ruto's approval. He argued police are mocked by released criminals and face attacks, like the theft of 5 firearms in Dagoretti. Guns are not decorations, he thundered, but rights groups exploded, with Law Society of Kenya's Faith Odhiambo calling it illegal and vowing court action. Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka warned of anarchy, accusing Ruto's regime of criminalizing dissent. With Ruto's endorsement of Murkomen's message, Kenyans are left wondering, is he behind this deadly directive? Kenyans are fighting back against Ruto's regime. The Nairobi social justice movement demanded Ruto and Murkomen resign, accusing them of unleashing a reign of terror. Makueni Senator Dan Manzo called Ruto's silence reckless, but he has spoken.
Ama mtu mwenye anasumbua mawe polisi anataka kuua polisi ati atakuja kupembelezwa. Unafikiria bunduki ni mandazi?
But President William Ruto also has a question to anyone singing, Ruto must go.
Ruto must go! Ruto must go!
What do you mean? What do you mean by Ruto must go? How do I go?
But even as he asked Kenyans how they want him to go, the responses were quick, sharp, and instant.
I've heard him say, crying today, that he doesn't know how we want him to go home. I've heard him crying today. I saw him very mellowed. The usual bravado is not there. I saw him very mellowed, crying. Oh, people are saying Ruto must go. I need to understand how I need to go. President, don't throw the ball back to us. There are two ways you can make a decision. One, you can resign and go home in dignity. Two, you can wait for the people of Kenya to remove you through the ballot in 2027. And I don't think anybody wants to overthrow William Ruto. All this nonsense that there was a coup, or they wanted to overthrow William Ruto, is all nonsense. It's just a Ruto boy is trying to hype him and cheat him so that he doesn't see the reality that Kenyans are agitating for reforms. Kenyans are agitating for good governance.
Nasema kwamba si niende aje, wende aje, ulikuja aje kwa tusiwende. Hiyo si uulize ile kitu ambaye aliyoko tulimpatia kibarua akaa miaka 5 na amelemewa kwa mwaka wa 3 aende. Simple and clear. Si story nyingi tunasema tukiongea tu unataka niende wapi? Unataka kuja wapi? Kwani ulikuwa umetoka wapi ukija? Mahali ulitoka nenda hapo. Hatutaki story yako. Na unastahili ulitoka Sugui, si ni Sugui ama ni Sugua.
Kenya's fearless Gen Z is taking on Ruto, fueled by rage over police brutality, corruption, and economic hardship. They are demanding justice for the 2024 protest victims and heroes like Albert Ojwang. Ruto's regime, through Murkomen, brands them criminals and terrorists, but they are not backing down. With businesses looted and police stations in flames, this is a revolt against Ruto's leadership. As he clings to power, the youth are rewriting Kenya's future. Will Ruto crush them or face their wrath? Ruto's government insists it supports peaceful protest but won't tolerate chaos. Through Murkomen, Ruto has vowed to protect police and even through his own mouth hunt looters, signaling a non-surrender stance. Rights groups warn these risks alienating Kenya's youth and shredding democratic freedoms. As investigations into the violence drag on, Ruto's seeming endorsement of Murkomen's message of order speaks volumes. Is he a leader restoring order or a president pushing Kenya to the brink? The nation waits for his next move. Kenya's at a boiling point. President Ruto's leadership is under siege, with Murkomen's shoot to kill order and Ruto's endorsement sparking panic and passion. Gen Z's courage and a nation outrage demand answers.
Wale wanapika vita, we will come for you before you leave your house. Hatuwezi kubali atunaingia kwa police station, unaingia kwa amare, unachukua bunduki, ati alafu unakuja kuturingia hapa, ati unafanya siasa.
What's your take? Can Ruto steer Kenya to peace, or is he fueling chaos? Drop your thoughts below. Newsroom, Maisha TV, Bushabi Jr.